Welcome back to the White Noise Podcast. I'm Ethan, joined by Galvin Klein.
You know, I miss the times where I actually used to be referred to as my actual name.
And as always, Jacob behind the glass.
Hello.
So, Galvin Klein over here. Mm-hmm. I think I've talked about my furniture on this show.
At least 3 times.
At least 3 times, right? Well, here's a 4th time.
Okay.
I
Can't wait.
I bought a dresser from Walmart, right? $130. And it's Walmart. You know, I'm not expecting it to be great, but I'm expecting it to be functional. It took me an hour and a half to put it together, all the little screws and everything.
In the living
hour
room,
and a
too.
half to put that together.
It's a 4-drawer big dresser.
God, how much space do you need?
Hey, I didn't have a dresser. I didn't have anything.
I only ever use like 2 drawers.
I only
Clothes
used
were
the top
just
2
like
drawers.
on the floor everywhere.
Hey, and the directions said it's a 2-person job and it'll take 2 hours. So the fact that I did it in an hour and a half.
I mean, you're like 1.5 persons, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Your brain's so big.
Exactly. Anyways, the thing is lopsided. It doesn't stand straight. If you put something on the top, it'll roll. The drawers, really hard to open because they're all crooked, lining up in there, and then they kind of hit the side and scrape the side as you pull them out. So they don't.
There's like a little lip, like in the drawers too. So like,
And it doesn't.
And you're sure it's
Lot
not
easily.
because you assembled it incorrectly?
no, it's definitely like the wood is not even cut straight.
Yeah, putting on the back like cover, it's not even cut symmetrical, so it looks slanted and lopsided.
That was my first thought, Gavin, though, when he was like complaining, and I was just like, he just didn't do it right.
Well,
Let me look at this.
I put stuff together like that all the time for work.
I looked at it and I was like, yeah, no, this is fucked up.
So pretty upset with it. And then I was debating like, should I return it? It's put together. Like, am I going to get my full money back? Like, what's going to happen?
I don't know Walmart's return policy.
I don't know the return policy on this item.
Did you call them?
I should though. Let's call them right now. Let's call them on air.
Jesus.
Speaking of return policy, Costco's return policy, so good.
What's the return policy?
Like, there is none. You can return it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Literally.
There is none.
Huh.
Like,
Okay.
when I got my monitor,
I'm pretty sure they have dressers. Do they have dressers?
probably. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I've been to Costco. in like
Costco
5 years.
run.
Dressers? I
Shout
don't
out
know.
Costco.
Not sure. I'll
Sponsors?
call my Costco guy.
All right, cool. Anyways, F Walmart.
10 likes, and we'll get sponsored by Costco.
But so I just decided to finish putting it together and just use it. The drawers are kind of like not closed all the way. They're still kind of poking out just so I can easily open them without a struggle.
Is it like usable-ish?
Yeah. I mean, it fills the space like I need. So
You're like, on one hand, what's the hassle to take this down and return it? Or just use it all messed up?
just use it messed up until I find a better living situation.
There you go. Struggles.
Dresser times.
Dresser
All right.
times, you know. The bed was a 10 out of 10. No, the bed's not even a 10 out of 10. The bed's a 10 out of 10. The mattress is okay.
Don't slander Walmart, though.
How does that make sense?
Well, the mattress is because I sleep on one side. Over time, it kind of like deflates to that side,
Oh, okay.
so it gets like lopsided. So I have to switch sides every now and then.
So it's your fault.
I guess it is my fault.
Sounds like a
I guess I
skill
should
issue.
sleep in the middle.
That was your mistake.
I don't like sleeping in the middle of beds though.
Yeah, it sounds like a skill issue, Ethan.
Sounds like a skill issue. Which
Yeah.
part?
There's a big skill
whole
gap.
thing.
The whole thing.
Yep.
I think you need to work on your sleeping meta.
If anybody has any dressers they want to give me, I'm down to take it. I'll pay you $5
And a shout out.
and a shout out.
I'll give you a shout
Look
out.
at that.
It's valued at like
$35
$5.35.
I'll send you a button that just says exquisite every time you press it. Exquisite.
There you go.
So there you go. You know, I
No,
said
I
I was
like
never
that.
going to say that ever again, but I just did.
We should get a button that when you press says exquisite.
Oh, God. Don't
That's
put ideas
awesome.
in people's minds.
You know what? We're gonna do that.
Merch drop.
Merch.
We already have a button that says that when you press it. Exquisite.
Yeah, but like a
I
separate
have
one.
the button.
Also, shout out to your family that said it like fucking 5 or 6 times on their way out.
Yeah, we went to Gavin's place of employment for Sunday lunch
It was nice.
for a family member's birthday. Shout out family member.
Shout out Grandpa. He's the one I specifically remember.
Yeah, but everyone said exquisite as they saw Gavin, so it's pretty great.
Yeah, definitely more
celebrity.
times.
You
I am a
feel like a celebrity though, so they all shook your hand on the way out. I thought
I
that was
know.
funny.
I was really only trying to shake your dad's hand, and everybody else just lined up. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, nice to meet you.
Cost of fame.
I'll never see you again, but
All
it was
14
nice
of
meeting
them?
you.
It's not true. You'll see him again. You saw most of those people at least once or twice before that point.
True. I don't remember it, though.
Yeah. Well, they always call you by name, and you're like, huh?
Well, yeah, I wasn't expecting them to know my name, to be honest. I was like, who the fuck? Like, who's calling me?
You're famous.
Oh, well, I'll figure out how to cope with it. It's hard being so wanted.
Oh,
Everybody knows your name. It's so hard. I'll try to find a way to live with that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that, Gavin. All right, let's choke this chicken. And we're back. So, let's get right into it. I did not watch Moon Knight season or episode 2.
I fucking wish there was season 2. Damn.
But does episode 2 hold up to episode 1?
It does. Very good. Very kept you hooked all the way through, and then at the very end of the episode, I'm pissed because now I gotta wait the next week.
What a shame.
As of right now, I gotta say, I mean, the rest of the show hasn't come out yet, but so far, I think this is probably like the best Marvel show to have come out so far.
Like on Disney? On Disney?
On Disney, yes.
Okay. Have you seen all the other ones?
I've seen the first like episode or two of Loki, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then WandaVision. I don't think I've saw anything of the Hawkeye show.
Oh, Hawkeye.
And What If. I haven't seen What If either.
Okay.
But I heard What If was actually pretty good, so maybe.
Interesting.
I haven't seen any of them.
Seen any of them?
Still.
Only Star Wars shows?
Yep.
Speaking of which, Kenobi, I think, had a premiere or like a new teaser or like a sneak peek.
It got delayed too.
It got delayed by 2 days, but they're going to release 2 episodes, so it is acceptable.
Win-win. I don't mind.
And then the whole rumors is you're supposed to see Vader in episode 3 or 4, so that just makes you a week or 2 closer to Vader.
I think it's only, isn't it supposed to be like 6 episodes? 8 episodes
I think
total?
it's 6.
So that's going to go by fast.
Yeah, but hopefully they're an hour long.
Yeah.
And instead of like The Mandalorian or Boba Fett that has like some of them that are 30 minutes, some of them that are 50 minutes.
Either way, I'm going to be a happy guy. End of May.
End of May.
It's going to be May.
That was bad. Shout out NSYNC.
Real quick on sports topics.
Sports.
Yeah, speaking of sports.
Four sports topics.
4 sports topics.
Yes.
Let's go.
Bruce Arians stepped down as head coach of the Buccaneers, but he's working in the front office. Like he's still working with the organization. Correct?
Correct.
All right. Bruce Arians used to be the head coach of the Cardinals back in 2015 before he retired and then came out of retirement.
Correct.
And they went on their way to Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyways, since one of the Bucs receivers got injured tearing his ACL, Bruce Arians reached out to Larry Fitzgerald and was like, "Hey, you want to come play for the Bucs?"
Please.
Hear about that?
Larry, please.
And then Larry Fitzgerald declined.
Oh,
he said
what a fucking-
he wouldn't even be able to run 2 plays if he wanted to. That was
Oh
his
my
word.
God. This man
He's
just really
lying,
does
dude.
not want to win a Super Bowl. I don't get it.
Larry Fitzgerald's lying. Larry Fitzgerald is classy.
Please.
He's not going to go to the Bucs.
He had plenty of years for class. Get a ring now. Damn it.
Then that would ruin his plenty of years of class.
How?
Too late.
For winning a Super Bowl?
He's one of
That's
the
not
best.
how
receivers.
he wants to win
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
A win's a win.
He doesn't want to be on a team that wins the Super Bowl. He wants to win the Super Bowl.
How does that make any damn sense?
It makes perfect sense.
You don't want to be the guy on the bench who gets a ring.
He wouldn't be benched. He would probably. I mean, I don't know if he'd start right away.
Larry Fitzgerald now compared to like 10 years ago.
I mean, with
completely
how
different.
fast receivers have been getting injured, I would imagine he'd probably by the time they make it to the playoffs, he'd probably be starting.
That's what he doesn't want.
He's content. He's happy.
Anyway, yeah.
He doesn't need you to stand
fine.
up for him.
God damn it! It just pisses me off, dude.
He's fine with it.
Damn
You're the only one that gets pissed off about it. Yeah,
'Cause there's so much
does it
talent
suck
just doing
that
nothing
this
with it.
specific player did not win a Super Bowl? Yeah, but
Yes.
he's
Is there anybody else
fine
more-
with it.
Like
Exactly.
him, Calvin Johnson. I mean, is there
Dan Marino.
Shut up. Is there anybody else like more deserving of like a championship?
Probably not. Probably
You just
not.
take it from Joe Flacco and give it to Larry Fitzgerald.
Nope.
Yeah.
Flacco earned his fucking Super Bowl. He's
Well, that's the
Is
thing.
earn the
Larry
right
wants
word?
to. Larry wants to earn it. Going on the Bucks isn't.
So they
earning
go
it.
on a Super Bowl contending team and then win. Otherwise, you don't win. You don't earn a Super Bowl if you don't make it to the fucking Super Bowl.
You're right. You should just go on a team and win
You
it.
should go on the Bucks so you can go to the Super Bowl.
Anyways, the Phoenix Suns.
There's this guy called Devin Booker, and he's doing exactly that. That's what Larry Fitzgerald wanted to do. Didn't work out. Football's a different sport than basketball. But yeah, speaking of the Phoenix Suns.
The Phoenix Suns had one of the best games for many reasons yesterday.
Epic.
By yesterday, I mean Tuesday night, whenever you're listening to this.
Was that the Lakers game? Or was that
Yeah, so not only did they win this game, making it that they swept the Lakers for the season, and making it their 63rd win in the season, breaking franchise history for most wins in a season. What else? What was the other thing?
Most wins in a season at 63 currently. They lost tonight right now.
They lost.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. And they knocked the Lakers out of the playoffs.
I was going to say, because LeBron tweeted about it, and he's very upset.
For the second straight season, they eliminated the Lakers.
You hate to see it. I mean, I love to see it personally.
it.
Oh, I
don't
love it.
Hate the Lakers.
I'm great. But speaking of class and Arizona athletes, Devin Booker, after the game, took off his jersey, signed it, and gave it to Al McCoy, the broadcaster, the radio announcer for the Suns, this is his 50th year being the voice of the Suns.
Lord.
Yeah, he's in his 80s.
He's the longest employed person at the Suns organization. So
and he's sharp. Like if you listen to his radio broadcast,
great.
He's great. Does a great job.
So classy by Devin Booker.
Thought that was cool.
He's went through. Funny thing.
What a nice young man.
I think it was 5 years ago, the Suns only won 19 games in a season, and they lost 63. And then, just the other night, they won 63 games in a season.
You love to see it.
Love to see it.
Love to see it.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the thing.
Got to root for the local sports teams.
Let's go.
That's true. All right. Speaking of sports.
Sports segment?
I played tennis on Sunday.
That's amazing, Ethan. How'd you do?
I did all right. It was my first time playing tennis.
First time? Like ever?
As an adult, yeah. I probably played tennis when I was 11, but I didn't know how to play tennis at the time, so.
Well, how'd it go? Did you win?
I didn't play an official set or match or anything. We just hit the tennis balls around.
But did you win?
Did a volley. I did okay. I did pretty good.
Did you make it over the net more times than they did? Or
it's pretty even.
Pretty even?
I don't know.
I think you
come down to a rock,
paper,
paper,
scissors
hitting
match.
it.
You're just messing around, just
My
getting
goal
some
is to hit
reps
the ball
in.
back over.
Yeah. I'm just
I always would get mad and hit it as hard as I could. Sail it over the fence.
Okay,
Yeah, it was fun.
Gavin to
I went
tennis.
again last night, and it was also fun. But tennis, it's a good activity. It's fun. It's cardio. It's great.
Yes.
You ever played tennis with a shovel before?
No, haven't
I
you?
Shovel?
did that with one, yeah. It was a pretty big-ass shovel, and I, hit the ball one time, and that hit the fence. You know, the ball, sticks into the fence, in between the chain links or whatever.
Yes.
It's probably my biggest accomplishment when it comes to the sport.
Congratulations.
It was fun. It was also pitch black, so I couldn't see.
Okay.
It's like some hooligan hours.
We were playing, we were playing,
hours.
we were playing, twos, or, partners, too, so it's,
in pitch black darkness.
Yeah, my partner never came to my side of the court.
Was this after hours?
No. It was winter, so it was dark early.
No lights on the court.
Not the park I went to.
When we were younger, there was this game we used to play called Ghetto Ball.
Ghetto ball. Sounds nifty.
Because it was a big exercise ball wrapped in duct tape, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty big. And our older cousins would take turns just rolling it across the ground back and forth at each other, while the younger cousins were in the middle trying to dodge the ball. And
It's extreme
a lot of
dodgeball.
injuries took place.
It was awesome, though.
Seeing how many times you can hit someone with an absolute fucking pin
Exactly. It
missile.
was just
Yeah.
going back and forth, and that was so fun.
It's like Battle Royale. This is my
Yeah.
first Battle Royale experience, if I think about it.
11 years old, getting hit with this big exercise ball. Just
Now, why did you have to wrap it in duct tape?
So it wouldn't pop.
pop because it.
How fucking hard were you guys hitting it?
Really, really hard.
Then if the other person on the other side didn't catch it, it would roll, get trapped under the trampoline, and get poked and stuff. So the duct tape was to cover any holes and to prevent it from getting
Make it
more
more
damage.
sturdy.
But it also made it
Deal more damage.
It also made it, more durable and deal more damage. So it was a win-win. It was a fun game. It was the family game.
I totally forgot about that.
So many kids got injured. I got injured plenty of times. Jacob got injured probably.
It
I
happens.
think so, yeah.
Got to rub some dirt in it.
All the adults would pull up chairs outside,
And
sit
just
on the
watch
patio
us
and
do
watch. They'd be start laughing.
Wasn't there a thing with an Adam Sandler movie where he did that exact same thing? Where he was talking to his prop director or whatever, And he was like, deflate the balls a little bit because I'm actually going to be hitting the kids.
Oh,
with
that
it.
was Billy Madison.
Yeah. And like, and she was saying like every time he hit a kid, they had to cut it because the kid would just burst out into tears. 'Cause he was actually hitting
One of the moms of the kids got mad, and they said like, "Oh, well, did you read the script?"
Oh my god, it's a dodgeball.
And they're like, "No, he can't read." And I was like, "Well, that's his fault."
He can't read.
So
Skill issue.
Adam Sandler couldn't read.
Sounds like a skill issue. Just saying.
But yeah, that was a fun game growing up. Miss it.
Yeah, you just unlocked that memory for me. I totally forgot about that. Should bring it back.
We should. Let's do it.
You know, I have a medicine ball in my trunk. I'm gonna go get it right now.
Medicine ball? Why do you have a medicine ball in your trunk?
Oh yeah, I mean exercise ball.
Oh,
I was gonna say medicine. That sounds dangerous. Now we're getting into like lethal injuries.
bowling balls?
Extreme kettle ball.
Last one wins gets to just fucking survive, I guess.
Objective, survive.
Yep.
Jeez.
All right. Well, speaking of surviving, movie of the week. Let's get into the review.
Okay. I'm not sure what that had to do with surviving, but
Yeah, I don't know either.
what is the movie of the week, Ethan?
The movie of the week is, or was, Spirited Away, the critically acclaimed animated movie from 2001. And what'd you think, Gavin?
It was very well done. Like we pointed out earlier. Animation, pretty good for 2001, not gonna lie. I had to pause and go, damn, when the hell did this movie came out? Even though I knew good and goddamn well when the movie came out. Because I was like, damn, not to mention, when you figure it's like production phase, it's like, it got animated probably like a year or two before it actually released. So it's like, wow. I could definitely see why I won an Oscar for that type of...
An Oscar?
Oscar. But other than that, it was pretty good. I liked it. I liked the story. It was fun. It was a nice, fun story to just watch for like 2 hours. Mm-hmm. And I definitely see why a lot of people like it.
Okay. Any criticisms about it?
The story just seemed a little... I mean, while it was fun, it also had those moments where it just didn't seem logical. Mm-hmm. Like, for instance, the main character forgets that her main goal is to help her parents, and then like sidetracks to like help other people. And I'm like, I feel like you should just be focusing on the parents. Mm-hmm. Like, sure, I mean, you want to be empathetic towards other people, yeah, but like, really, like, my goal would be, all right, let's get my parents, let's get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't want to be here no more. But I mean, I guess I'm not an anime protagonist, so I don't have that
I think
mentality.
that's also it was like Japanese made, so maybe there's also that cultural barrier too, of just little things that aren't normal everyday things for us, but to someone in Japan might seem completely normal and logical for them. You know, like empathy.
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, but while I was watching it, I enjoyed it. It was visually amazing to watch. Like, the colors are vibrant. There was never like a shot where I was confused as what I was watching or what I was looking at. Mm-hmm. I was really impressed with how well it was done, the movements, how clean it looked. The soundtrack too was it was beautiful. It was
so good.
The story was okay. Yeah, there was its confusing moments. Some of my criticisms are she starts at like the whole theme of the movie is her getting over her fears, right? Because at the end she's like, "Oh, I'm not so scared anymore."
Right? Yeah,
it's like the last line she says.
Yeah, like that.
Because in the beginning she's super scared, but I feel like there wasn't that much development to get over her fears. She was scared, and then the entire movie when she was in the spirit world, it didn't seem like she was that much really scared of anything.
Yeah, outside like the first 10 minutes of when she gets there, obviously. But I mean, like, I can see that. Yeah, there was a lot of shit that I would have definitely been scared of that she just didn't really care too much.
Like, just that guy with all those limbs that's rolling everything, and she's just like, "Hey, can I have a job?"
Yeah, I would have been like, "Damn, Spider-Man."
But watching it made me want to watch Hercules again because of the English voice actor for Lynn. She played the voice of Meg from Hercules. So wanted to watch that again. But overall, I enjoyed it. It was fun to watch. It was lighthearted, heartwarming type of thing. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Me too.
I think it was overhyped for me. Like, I was expecting something just completely god tier. So it was a little underwhelming watching it, but I think that's on me, not on the movie.
Right.
But what would you rate it?
I'm gonna have to give it like an 85%. Really good. There were just some parts in the plot where I was like, okay, is this really what we should be focusing on right now? Mm-hmm. Parts that were confusing, but I mean, ultimately, it was a nice, fun movie. Highly recommend it to others. Although I wouldn't say it's like, oh my gosh, it's the best movie ever. It's the best thing fucking humanity's ever created. Mm-hmm. But I mean, like, it was a very good movie. Yes.
Yeah, I'd give it an 80%, a solid, strong 80. You know, It was good. I enjoyed it. It, for some reason, reminded me of the Scooby-Doo animated movie. What's it called, Jacob?
Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase.
Yeah, that one.
Greatest Scooby-Doo animated movie of all time.
Like, the animation just seems so similar, and maybe that's because I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Yeah,
Cyber Chase.
I don't think you're relating that correctly.
But it's because I remember those visuals being so stunning when I was a kid. So
wow.
maybe if I looked back at it now, they won't hold up.
Yep. And even for today, the movie still holds up.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Still good.
It makes me kind of sad that they don't make like cartoon movies like that anymore. Mm-hmm. Like it's all kind of 3D animated as opposed to traditional animation like cartoons. Mm-hmm. Because those movies are so good and they're fun to watch. Like watching Avatar in this past year kind of made me want to see more like cartoons done and see what we can do with them in today's like technology. See if there's new techniques that can be done or something with a twist, you know, kind of like Spider-Verse.
True. Oh, so you want like new stuff, like some avant-garde or something like that.
Mm-hmm. It just sucks that I don't get to see cartoons anymore.
I mean, they're...
I like cartoons, Gavin.
True. Cartoons can be fun.
I concur.
But what's our movie for next week, Ethan?
The movie next week was recommended by Gilbert M., and that is the first Rocky movie.
Shout out Gilbert M.
Nice. So leave your movie recommendation down in the comments, and maybe we will select it and choose it for movie of the week.
Yo, Adrian!
Have you even seen Rocky?
I have, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the thing with all these movies. I know what it's generally about. I know that you yelling that out is from Rocky, but I've never seen Rocky.
Such a distinct accent. It
does.
It's funny.
So we're gonna watch Rocky. Be sure to watch it, and or you've probably already seen it because you're a normal human being.
That's true.
And then next week we will go over our review of it. And maybe you'll like it, maybe you'll hate it. I don't know. We'll see.
What's your Encanto rating, Ethan? Right now, go. What is it? Go.
87.
Now it's going down.
Wow.
So much fluctuation.
I haven't listened to any of the songs since the last time I talked about it.
Oh my gosh. The Dos Orquitas Locos with the Baja Blast. I just think of food. I don't know. It sounds good. I haven't had a Doritos Locos taco in a while.
It's our Mexican roots.
Yeah. Shout out, Mom.
Shut up. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get into the static.
Woo.
Welcome to the static.
All right, welcome to the static, guys. First, let's jump into our road rage segment.
Road rage.
Said it right this time.
Yeah, I had to really think about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I bet you had to prepare for that, didn't you?
Gavin, what happened to you on the road this past week?
Oh man, what the hell doesn't happen to me on the fucking road at this point? Honestly, I'd be surprised if like it was just smooth sailings the whole time. But I mean, people, in and out. My friend said he saw someone straight up die.
What?
On the road? But that's maybe for a different time. Maybe
okay.
It's a little too descriptive. There was a crash on one of the streets that I go to take to GCU. So that was fun. Stops the road down for I think I was at a full stop for 10 minutes. So, thanks. Just kidding. I feel bad for those that got into a crash. They seemed fine, but I was pissed off. Fuck you.
You're just, oh my gosh.
God damn it.
You just fluctuated your emotions so much there.
You have to get into an accident on the fucking exit. Damn it.
As insensitive as that sounds, I'm not gonna lie.
I think everyone has felt that way. Everyone has felt that way.
I after the words, I'm like, damn, that was kind of mean for me to say. But at the moment, I was like, fuck, dude.
Well, because someone is always at fault, so there always is someone to blame.
I'm like, somebody better be dead.
I've only heard that once, and that was because traffic was backed up so bad. I think it took me like 2 hours to get home just from college. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, at that point, it was like, somebody better be fucking dead up here. Like, there's no reason this should be stopped.
Were you going to Korean barbecue or no?
Shut up, guys. That was horrible. I only got to sit down and eat my Korean barbecue for 20 minutes. But I made the most of it.
It's not like you paid for it.
I know. I was
Shout
surprised.
out, Brandon.
Shout out, Brandon. Brandon doesn't listen.
I think one of the scariest things that can happen, though, because it's like, oh, whose fault is it? Speaking of fault, when you're merging into a lane and somebody else from the opposite lane also merges into the lane at the same time.
That's one of my biggest fears when driving, so I'm always looking for that just in case.
It's a game of chicken. Who's gonna go back to their lane and who's gonna stay in the same? Because it's like that. And then, while we're on the topic of just like lanes and stuff, one thing that really pisses me off is you should always follow the traffic laws. I'm not
naturally.
I'm not going to
usually.
I'm not going to suggest or recommend violating traffic laws. But if you're going to go 65 miles an hour, do it in the fucking middle or the right lane. Don't be in the passing lane, the lane that you're supposed to be passing traffic, the lane that you're not supposed to be going super slow.
You mean the HOV lane?
No, not that one. The lane right before that one.
Oh, okay.
You mean the speed limit?
I really hate it when people go like 60 miles an hour on that lane. And I'm just like, you can't do this like one lane over. Like, I got to chill behind you. Like, everyone's passing me. It's like, I hate that. It's like, and then I look, I'm like, damn, traffic must be bad. And I like look ahead, and it's just, nope, this guy's being an asshole. I'm going to go 63. Got to play it safe, Don't want to get pulled over.
You mean go the speed limit?
But again, yes, always go the speed limit. Do not recommend not going the speed limit. Wear your seatbelt and follow the traffic laws.
Well, what did happen to me today, kind of similar to what you said. Like when your exit's coming up, right? And you're, okay, I'm going to get in this lane. Or I was one lane over from, it was 1, 2, 3 lanes. And then the right lane is the exit lane, right? Or the off-ramp. And there's a car in the middle, like just kind of like right in between me and the exit. So I have to like either go ahead of him or like fall behind him. There was other cars behind me. So I was like, okay, I just got to like speed up to get in front of this guy to make my exit. And this specific exit is a short exit. So like if he's just riding that, he didn't move. He just stayed in that lane and just blocked the whole exit path. So either, don't be in that lane, stay to the left, or get off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what happened to me. And
yeah, I don't like when people ride the exit lane for miles.
But when I do it, it's okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, all this stuff that I'm talking about, like, if I'm doing it, I'm okay. If you do it, I fucking hate you. Like, don't
Anybody
do it.
that's going slower to you is an asshole. Anybody going faster than you is breaking the law.
Yeah, anyone going faster, goddamn, slow down. Anyone going slower than you, speed the fuck up. That's how the law of the road works.
Yes, officer.
Just Gavan's speed limit.
Is that your speech to the officer?
Nope.
That is a law.
I would not say that.
Oh my gosh. Just everybody who is going slower than me is wrong. Everybody's going faster than me is wrong.
Yep.
Officer, please understand, Freebird was playing.
Panama was playing, officer. I had to speed up. Couldn't not speed up.
That actually happens though. Like I'll be listening to one of those songs and look at the speed limit or look how fast I'm going. Like, oh god, I'm going too fast.
I paid for the whole speed, like the speedometer. I'm going to use the whole speedometer. So, yep.
Damn.
It's a speed suggestion.
They're more like guidelines.
All right. Gosh, what's that from? Shut up, Ethan. Shut up, Ethan.
Likes, and we'll bring back the movie quote game.
Oh, I got.
Just kidding, we won't.
We can bring it back.
Nope. Never. I refuse.
We're too bad at that.
Okay. I got flipped off today driving here.
I do that all the
that's
time. Was
fun.
it me?
No, it wasn't you.
I totally would have. I usually do. I see you more times than you know, and you never see me.
It's a lie.
I have pictures on my phone to prove it.
Wow, that's weird.
This is really weird.
Continue.
I don't want to.
Who'd you get flipped off by?
Well, I was going 10 over naturally, and then a car
In
is
Minecraft?
coming up behind me, and then gets over to go around me and flips me off, and I'm like, bruh.
Oh, I hate that.
going-
Like,
I'm
10
going-
over
yeah.
is not fast enough for you?
See, that's why when they're getting over just because they think you're going too slow, you just fucking hit the gas as hard as you can. It's even better when there's a car in front of them, so that way they can't merge.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, but I love doing that.
Perfect.
No,
No,
you're going to get behind me.
Right
Get the-
there with you.
And then watching them get back behind me, I'm like, yeah, that's
Power
what I
move.
thought. That's what I thought. Now I'm going to slow the fuck down. So you, fuck you.
Yeah.
And it's a mom in a RAV4.
Hey, bro. Sorry.
All right. So that's road rage for you this week.
What wage?
Road wage.
Road wage is suck.
We're going away.
So let's get to the nitty gritty.
You want to do the smell one?
What is it again?
Well, you said just weird smells.
Yeah.
Like, what's the weirdest smell? And I have suggested.
What's the weirdest
smells that you like?
Do you really want to expose yourself?
I don't mind.
Okay.
What is that weirdest smell that you like?
All right, so after a long day, I don't know if I want to do this, actually. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll do it.
I
I'll do
know,
it. No,
like,
I'll do
you
it.
already
I'll do it.
started it, so go.
So, like, I smell really good. So after a long day, I don't stink.
Okay.
So when I take off my shoes, the stench is not too bad. That's it. That's all.
That's
I'll
all-
say about
that's
that.
all you'll say
That's
about
all I'll say about that.
That's all you'll say about that. That's so.
Well, that paints a weird picture, man.
That does paint a- Oh my god.
Kylo agrees with me. Fitz agrees with me.
Nasty.
Those two dogs smell my feet all day. They have
Trick or
foot
treat.
fetishes. Go ahead, Ethan. What's
Gavin.
yours?
So I learned, or I think a lot of people do. They like the smell of gasoline. I don't.
That and Sharpies.
Can't stand it.
I don't
Sharpies?
like Sharpies.
I'll sniff the shit out of a Sharpie.
Sniffing that in the back of like 6th grade.
I was told they kill brain cells, and now I'm honestly starting to think maybe they were right. Maybe they were right.
Oh man.
I was a crack fiend for
Oh
Sharpies.
my god.
Jeez.
Scratch and sniff stickers.
Wow.
Using the shit out of those.
I just exposed myself, and that was pretty bad, Gavin.
Gasoline.
You guys,
I don't think I have one that trumps that, really.
Well, I don't think it's a
Really
weird
what?
smell. I think a lot of people like it. But
Cleaners. Various cleaners.
first day of school smell. You know how there's a distinct smell on the first day of school compared to like every other day of school? Or is that just me?
I guess that's just you.
Really?
You're like a bloodhound. You can smell school.
I smell the first day of school. Like the first day of school has a distinct smell compared to every other day in school.
I mean, I guess maybe if like the teacher puts on like an air freshener or something.
No, just like the school building in general.
Yeah,
Tomorrow's opening day for baseball, so I can't wait to just smell tomorrow. That opening day baseball smell.
It's like that fucking meme out of Madagascar 3. Just the woman just smelling all that green air. You guys haven't seen Madagascar 3, have you?
No.
Never fucking mind.
I've seen 1 and 2.
Speaking of Jada Pinkett Smith,
Huh?
Well, she's in Madagascar.
I know, but I mean, continue. What was the segment?
I don't know. Is there any updates on that?
I don't think so.
He
Is Will
did.
Smith okay?
He retired from the Academy, I think.
Yeah, and then Netflix dropped him from a movie.
Ugh. Well, I don't know. He's probably got mental issues going on.
He's got a lot to work out.
It's a whole
Got a lot
mess.
to hope. I hope he gets out of it. Okay.
Unscathed.
He's been
He's
scathed
scathed.
already. For his mental sake, I hope he gets out of it without any further issues.
Yeah,
Yep. Agreed.
agreed.
Speaking of Will Smith,
iRobot. It was a great
Good
movie.
movie.
It was a great movie.
oh, and Tiger Woods' comeback is going to be tomorrow.
Comeback
Yeah.
from what?
In the Masters?
Was he not?
Well, like
Back?
he was in a car accident that almost
Yeah.
killed him.
That was like 2
That
years ago.
happens. It does that sometimes.
I think it was 2 years ago. Well, he like wasn't. Doctors told him he would never walk again.
Oh, it was that bad?
Yeah.
Oh. Welcome back, Tiger Woods. Leave a comment down below.
Anyway, yeah. So, if anybody's not a golf fan, that's the only reason I would be interested in the Masters.
Just watching Tiger Woods.
yeah.
Okay.
That'd
Shout
be
out
the
Tiger
only
Woods.
reason.
Is his first name actually Tiger?
I think so.
It's El Tigre.
El Tigre? Tiger?
I think it's Targles.
Targles.
Speaking of El Tigre, did you ever watch that cartoon?
I loved that show.
That
Yeah.
shit
My
fucking-
God, I thought that was a fever dream.
No.
What was Adventures of Manny? What was his last name?
Billy and Mandy. What?
No.
His name is Eldrick Taunt Woods, nicknamed Tiger.
Wow, my life is a lie.
Quite the weird way to get the name
Eldrick
Tiger.
Tonk.
Wait, did you seriously think his first name was Tiger?
Well, it could have been.
I wouldn't be surprised if I was like, that's his official name, his government name.
Look up Obama's
Manny
last
Rivera.
name. Look up Obama's last name.
Manny Rivera. Shut up.
What's
El Tigre, The Adventures of Manny Rivera.
what platform was that on?
Nickelodeon.
Was it on
network?
Nickelodeon?
I thought so.
Yeah, it was on Nickelodeon.
Jeez.
Damn. I like that show.
Mucha Lucha was on Cartoon Network. That shit was fire as hell. That shit was gas. I love turning that shit on.
Oh God.
Dude, the intro just gets you
I
pumped.
never watched Cartoon Network that much.
I know you're like, oh, I love cartoons. Like, how did you miss out on so many good cartoons, Ethan?
Cartoon movies.
Cartoon Network.
I like cartoon movies. That's what I meant.
You'll have just as much fun.
Okay. I like Johnny Test. That's on Cartoon
All right,
Network.
your opinion is invalidated.
I like Phineas
I
and
thought that
Ferb.
was Disney XD.
No, Johnny Test is
Johnny
Cartoon
Test was
Network.
cartoon.
Really?
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
for the
Like
time
Scooby-Doo.
period. It was an okay show, but in all like you were doing a Cartoon Network tier list. It's like a C tier
Samurai
cartoon.
Jack.
That's an S tier
seen
cartoon.
it.
That shit. You haven't seen it?
Never
They even
seen
rebooted
Samurai
it on
Jack.
Adult Swim. Oh, that
Never
shit was.
seen it.
Courage, Cowardly Dog.
Never seen it.
What the fuck, dude? What's the matter with you? Get out of here.
Sorry, guys.
Get out of here. I love cartoon movies.
I like cartoon movies.
the hell up.
Oh my gosh. I like Hercules. I like Tarzan. I like Beauty and the Beast. Sue me.
I will.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
I guess, yeah, that's a good one. But
Yeah, Gaston's the best.
I'll agree with that. Dude eats like what, 12 dozen eggs?
Yeah.
Wow.
So is Gavin.
Every morning. But actually, no, he eats 30.
What's that diet like,
He eats
Gavin?
5 dozen eggs.
Is that beneficial to the human body?
That's a lot of
It
cholesterol.
looks like it is.
Looks like a lot of cholesterol. Don't think it is. It's expensive, too.
I measured a guy. I work in retail. That's why I measured a guy. I work in men's formal wear. That's why I measured a guy. If you were
Come
unaware.
again?
I measured
beg
a
your
customer.
pardon?
I measured a customer, and he mentioned like, "Oh yeah, I have a really big chest. My friends call me barrel chest." And you know, Gavin, I thought about you.
Thanks.
Because I call Gavin that.
A lot of people call
A
Gavin
lot
that.
of people call me that.
So that was cool. That's it.
What was his chest?
His chest was a 50.
Oh, get shit on.
And his waist?
I have a 52.
Was a 40.
Jeez.
He has a 52 chest, 39 waist.
You're a liar.
We can measure myself right now.
I'm going to go get a measuring tape.
On air.
On air.
On air.
We totally could just put this on Instagram, but we're going to do it on air.
On air.
We'll post Gavin's measurements in the description.
Don't post it. It was a joke.
We'll post his dimensions.
We'll post his dimension.
Life
Subscribe tomorrow to
size,
find out where Ethan's home address is.
Oh, God.
life size Gavin cutout. Coming soon.
We should create a Patreon, and that'll be like our highest like subscriber thing. Like you donate like $20 a month, you get a cutout of like Gavin, Ethan, or Jake.
Whoa.
You get to choose.
A fat head.
It's going to, all of yours are going to be sold out.
Damn it!
A fat head? Oh, my gosh. That unlocked a memory. Did you ever have a fat head, Gavin?
I still do. What do you mean?
Are you being facetious?
I've been, yeah. But is that like the thing where it's on a stick? It's on.
No, like NFL players or like athletes where you just stick them on the wall.
It's like a sticker, like a life
Like
size,
life-size poster.
cutout sticker.
And it's called a
poster.
fathead?
Yeah. You don't know about that?
I thought a fathead was those things where it's like they'll have like a face, but they'll have it on a stick, so that way, like in the crowd, you could just see a giant face.
Oh.
I think that's a fat space head, but no, like a brand fat head.
Nope, never
It's
heard
like
of
back in the day, they
Yeah.
had like commercials on.
Like 2010 era?
it. Some shit you'd get out of like the Scholastic Book Fair or something.
No, they
I
were
think it was
expensive.
Probably a step above that.
Might just be thinking of the normal posters then.
I like the book fair.
I never had enough money to really get anything outside of like the erasers.
I just got the world record books.
Yeah, those were good.
Yo, if you got the fucking poster of the Camaro, the lime green Camaro, you were the shit. Walked around, chest sticked out a little bit better
Do
that
they
day.
still do those?
I think so. I don't know. I don't have connections with elementary schools, so I don't know.
I would be pleasantly surprised to find out that they do.
Let's ask.
Shout out Scholastic.
Shout out Scholastic Book Fair. It was so. I was talking to Jacob last week, I think, and I had mentioned someone. I forgot who, but then I said shout out, and I shouted them out, even though we were talking in the middle of a
Yeah, we were
conversation.
having a real conversation, and he was just like, shout out. I don't even remember who you said. You were like, oh, shout out them. And I was like, what?
No
I
filter.
was like, ah, crap. I'm not recording.
Oh, well, that means we're natural.
That's true. Gavin, did anything happen at work this past week?
Oh wow, that was some fucking big goods there.
No, I just thought of something. I started watching Ink Master, right?
Oh no,
It is one of the best reality shows, like competition style, I've seen. Have you ever seen it?
I think I watched that one episode where it was just like all of the like women like bagging on that one.
The
dude.
one guy,
Yeah,
and then he
he's
says,
like,
"Why do you look 50 but you're 25?"
Yeah,
right?
something
I don't
like
know. I can't wait till I
I
get to
think
that
I've seen
part.
that too. Then,
Yeah.
oh my god,
Yeah, that's from Ink Master. But I can't wait till I get there. Gosh, I'm on season 5 now, right? I just started on Friday.
Fucking Christ, you're already on season 5.
it's more reality show than competition, though, right?
I think they're competing.
So
aren't
it started out more competition, right? But season 3 had like some of the most drama, so they capitalized on that and kind of really focused more on that.
Okay, makes more sense.
So by season 5, the one I'm on now, they're calling it, or just maybe for this season, Ink Master Rivals. So each artist is bringing like a rival with them that they butt heads with to, make it more
Literally
drama.
bring your own drama.
Yeah.
oh my god.
And one of them, where they got the idea from, is because in season 3, this is back in like 2012, so it's not even current. In season 3, there was 2 guys that just kept butting heads the entire time, and that was what made it like really dramatic. So they brought them back because they didn't win, obviously. That's not obvious, but it's obvious. They brought them back for season 5 as the rivals, so it's cool to see that back again. But
Thanks for spoiling season 3 for me.
sorry.
My day is ruined. How dare you?
And so on Netflix, there was only season 3 and season 4. So I started on season 3, finished season 4, and then I
get
found
the
out
storyline.
And then I found out they were all on Paramount Plus. So then I was like, I'm not going to watch season 1 and 2 because why?
You watched season
you
1 and
did.
2, didn't you?
No, I didn't. So I'm
wow.
on season 5.
Wow.
Character development.
So yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. Season 3 though, I will say, has some of the worst like tattoos. Like I was like, man, these guys kind of suck at tattooing.
It's like the kitchen nightmares of tattoos or some shit.
And
Hell's Kitchen.
but season 4 had some of the best. I was like, oh, so this is the standard. This is the gold standard.
I think the only show similar to that I've actually started watching, Forged in Fire.
I've been wanting to watch that. Yeah.
That is so fun. And my dad also has me hooked on a show that I hate so much, but I'm so addicted to it. Have you ever seen Bar Rescue?
No.
Oh my god, it's
even
pretty
heard
much
of
kitchen nightmares, but for bars.
Okay.
And I'm like, there can't be that huge of a market. It is so entertaining.
What
to
platform
watch.
is it on?
Oh,
I'll look it up later.
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably Paramount Plus, I think.
But
But
the thing I really love about, because I've watched some Master Chef and like those competition shows.
Shout out Gordon Ramsay.
Shout out Gordon Ramsay. Thanks for listening, bud. And the thing I really like about Ink Master is the drama. Like these guys hate each other. They talk so much crap to each other, and they'll say it to their face. It's not like, oh, this person I don't like during a headshot interview. They'll actually say it to each other's face, and I don't really see that much in reality competition TV.
well, it like stuff like that makes me wonder: is it scripted, or are they actually? Is this actually just like completely unfiltered and it's happening, or is it like? Because with like Hell's Kitchen, like people would beef, but I heard that like the crew would actually like go in and like fuck with something, so that way it would start drama up. Like, is it something like that, or is it actually just pure organic?
I think,
drama?
especially with it being the season I'm on, Rivals, and the way they're like capitalizing on the drama is it's organic because everybody wants to be top dog and they're not afraid to verbalize that. So, and the fact that they notice that, and when you watch the live finales, it's very organic and it doesn't seem scripted or anything. And even the judges, they like when the contestants kind of get at each other's throats. So
I would too.
So it's
good for ratings.
It's really cool. It's fun. I like it. I like ever since I started learning art and drawing stuff, it's seeing a different side of that because these guys are artists and they do draw and do all that. So it's really interesting to see, and I recommend it. It's quality reality TV.
Not there's not a lot of that.
Yeah. But I definitely do want to watch Forge and Fire.
It's fun. It's just watching them test it.
I don't know why this popped into my head, but did you guys ever watch Deadliest Warrior back in the day?
Yes.
I loved Deadliest
that
Warrior.
show. It was stupid as hell.
I
man.
know.
It
It was
was
awesome.
fun to
It was
watch.
the reenactment, like at the end, that was awesome. And
After
well, as
all
a
the
kid,
analysis and
that was
stuff.
the awesome part. But I love the analysis part. Looking back on it, my favorite one was Jesse James and Al Capone,
I remember that one.
I remember that
I don't
one very
remember a lot
distinctly.
of different
Yeah.
ones.
or
I
like
liked-
Samurai and Ninja.
Yeah.
Back then, I was rooting for the ninja the entire time, and I was pissed. But like Samurai's way
wins
cooler. Yeah,
handily.
I think my favorite ones were probably like the modern ones, like
Navy SEAL versus
like
KGB
Navy
or
SEAL
something.
versus
Yeah.
that, or like SWAT team versus like the GI
Okay.
Jan or
Yeah.
something. I think there was a Rangers, the Army Rangers versus like
Spetsnaz or something.
no, it was the North Korean military.
okay.
And it was just because it's like 5-on-5 rather than a 1-on-1, so it's cool to see the
Well,
scenarios.
that's how the Jesse James and Al Capone one was.
Oh, did they have their own like gangs?
They had like their
or-
gangs. Yeah.
That's cool.
And it looked like Al Capone was going to win, but you know how it shows like who's left standing?
Mm-hmm.
They took that away in the end, so you thought there was only 2 left until one of the Jesse James guy comes back and saves his ally, and then Jesse James wins.
Proof that cowboys
Spoiler.
are cooler.
Cowboys are cooler, syphilis kills.
True that. True that. Unfortunate, really. But
Yeah.
hey, it happens.
How did Al Capone get caught again?
Tax evasion.
Yeah, I know. It was like tax evasion's what that
Right.
got him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happens when you own like 90% of the fucking police force.
Yep, and the
Death
funny
and
thing,
taxes.
a lot of times in like law enforcement TV shows, they'll always reference that too. Like, oh, we need to catch this guy for this. It's like, well, we have this smaller thing we can catch him on. They're like, no. It's like, hey, we got Al Capone on tax evasion.
It's always the stupidest shit.
Very common line. So
It's like pulling a muscle. Like I never have like heard stories of people pulling a muscle, like doing sports. But my mom pulled her back out vacuuming.
damn, way to expose her like that. Dude.
I'm just saying, like
Jeez. You didn't even
I
help
pulled
her
my back. I
vacuum?
pulled my
In
back out
Minecraft.
playing a
In
game.
Minecraft.
I pulled my back out playing a game in driver's ed. I played 4 years of football and all that shit, nothing. But like accidentally reaching too hard for the ground, that did it. I couldn't walk for like an entire week.
Wow.
So it's
I think
funny.
you're getting old.
I might be, man.
I might be.
Fuck, I'm almost there. You know, when I turned 20, I woke up that morning and I was like, damn,
You beat teen pregnancy.
I'm a quarter of the way there. I was like, shit.
Quarter of the way there. You just know you're going to die at 80.
That's the first thing I said when I woke up.
You're going to die at 80 years old.
Well, I mean, roughly. Maybe sooner, hopefully not, but I was like, if we're going by my plan, we're about a quarter of the way there.
oh, your plan.
Yeah,
Ah, yes.
Completely in your hands.
let's hope so. That's a bleak way to look at
Tomorrow
birthdays.
is not promised, Gavin.
Today is the oldest I've ever been and the youngest I'll ever be.
When Gavin's 79, about to turn 80, they're like, oh, what do you want to do for your birthday
Die.
next year? He's like, I'm going to be dead.
I'm gonna be dead.
Speaking of top dog, how you said in the Ink Masters, when I was working out with my friend Anthony, shout out Anthony, we almost got ran up on by fucking stray dogs. At
many?
first, there was like 3 chihuahuas, so I was like, oh,
You
no
say
problem.
chihuahuas.
He made it sound
No,
like
hold
these
on.
big dogs.
Hold on.
We almost got
Chihuahuas.
these top dogs
Not
that we
there
almost
yet.
got ran up on.
Not
3
there,
chihuahuas.
Not there yet. Hold on. So it's 3
Dogs are
chihuahuas.
vicious, though.
So we're like, oh, we got this. We got this.
You're gonna fight chihuahuas.
Now, it was like, you know, and also speaking of gang leaders, they like, there was 3 of them, and then there was a big dog.
Wait,
That
were there
was-
gang members or dogs?
I don't know.
What?
You could confuse them, but I mean,
So annoying.
no, they were dogs. But it was 3 chihuahuas, so, you know, me and Anthony, who cares, right? Big fucking dog comes around the corner leading the whole pack, and I'm like, damn, that one's a little bit bigger, because it's like, you hear the chihuahuas barking, and then you hear the fucking deep guttural, like, "Roo, roo, roo," and you're like, oh, shit, that's a big chihuahua, damn. And that thing got close. Thing got real close. It was like a solid 3 feet away from me, and it just kept running up. And I didn't have anything on me, so I'm like, damn, this could be it. Like, this could be it, Anthony. And he's got his dog spray. This man did not use it. Literally was willing to just fucking sacrifice me
He has
to the
dog,
dog.
spray?
It's like a pepper spray, but we carry it because there is stray dogs. So,
Oh my god.
like around my neighborhood, I don't go walking around just because like stray pit bulls and Rottweilers are everywhere around my neighborhood. So,
Damn.
you know, why don't you take Julie out for a walk? I'd like for her to get home alive. So,
One time when I was like 11, my neighbor's chihuahua got out and just beelined straight for me. It was the scariest thing ever. I jumped on a trash can that was like out because it was trash day. but it jumped up and grabbed my ankle, like on my shoe, and like started chewing at me. I was just screaming until my neighbor grabbed it. Yeah.
Punt it.
Or one time when I took Kylo for a walk, I think it was a pit bull-esque dog. It must have been like a mix. Just came out of nowhere for Kylo and started like almost attacking her. And I was kind of like standing in between of them, taking the hits until someone driving by like pulled over and saw it and got out and like grabbed the dog by the collar and like threw him out of the way. And I was like, thanks, man. I'm going to head out. So I left. But yeah, that was cool.
See, it's all about taking one for the team, which was me and Anthony's like battle plan for this dog. Someone's got to get bit, and then because we didn't have any weapons, so we're like, what do we do if this dog attacks? And we're just like, all right, we'll just beat the shit out of this dog. Like that's the only plan we have. And so we're like, we were coming up with like a plan. Like, okay, how are we going to do it? Who's going to approach? Who's going to throw the first punch? And I said, well, ultimately, someone's got to take one for the team. And he goes, what the fuck does that mean? And I said, someone's got to get bit and let the dog like lock on.
Oh my!
So that way it's like stationary.
What kind of dog was this?
Al Capone of Chihuahuas.
I guess, yeah. It wasn't like quite as big as a Rottweiler, but it wasn't quite as small as a Chihuahua. It was like in between.
Okay.
Like a little bit, like bigger than a Shiba almost.
Chihuahua to Rottweiler is a big fucking scale.
Just saying, it's not the smallest dog I've ever seen, but it's not the biggest one I've ever seen. But I mean, at the time, could have been a fucking greyhound for all I care. Like, but so yeah, it was like someone's got to get bit, and then we'll just go ham on this dog. Hopefully, it won't come to that. Hopefully, violence is never the answer.
So what happened?
Their owner came out, I guess, because it started to charge us again. And at that point, I'm like, all right, let's go. Like, I'm getting ready. Like, let's get ready to beat the shit out of this dog. But then the owner comes out and yells at him, puts him in the gate. I'm like, bro, what the like, oh. He's like, damn it, like, Rory, not again. Like, that type of shit. Like, this happens normal. I don't know.
I'm glad I've never been mentally prepared to fight a dog.
I was hyped, dude. Like,
Oh my god.
It was funny. Anthony was like, yo, let's go home. And I'm like, I kind of want to, like, let's keep going. Like, I hope this dog walks up. I was like, this is exhilarating.
Hold on. We're getting a call. Gavin, it's the ATF. They want to offer you a job.
I do not support animal abuse or violence towards animals. But if a dog attacked me, I would probably try to hit it once or twice at least.
Self-defense, okay.
But it was exhilarating, not going to lie. After that, it led to a conversation like, you know, in the gray. It's like, what if you kill like a wolf or something? And I'm wearing that pelt everywhere. That's a trophy to me. If I kill a wolf. If a wolf attacks me.
So if you kill a Chihuahua, you're going to wear it?
No, if it was a Chihuahua, I wouldn't. But if it was like some like exotic animal, you best believe I'm carrying that around with me. That would be awesome as shit. Pull up in a bar with just a fucking wolf
a couple
pelt.
weeks ago when you said that you could like take on a tiger, but probably not a leopard? Something like that.
I said that?
you said something dumb
I feel like it was reversed. I feel like I could take on a leopard, but not a tiger. Tigers are fucking huge. I'd be a little scared to go up against both, though, to be honest.
You said, I could take a cougar, but not a tiger. Something like that.
I think it was a panther.
I think I vaguely remember that.
I do remember that. That was like one of the first... I feel like that was longer than just a few
Like
weeks
3
ago.
weeks ago.
That was 3 weeks ago?
Like 4 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago.
It was
5 weeks
It was
ago.
fairly recent.
Tigers can lick like skin off bones. Shout out Tiger King.
Shout out Tiger King. I don't know. Maybe tune in for next week. Maybe we'll see me fucking fight a tiger. See whether or not I can back up my claims.
This gets to 100 likes. We will have Gavin fight a tiger.
Live in studio.
In Minecraft.
In studio.
Oh, God. That would be quite the visceral episode. Just hear me getting mauled to death by a
I
tiger.
mean, you're gonna win.
True, but I mean, it's going to come at a cost.
Pay-per-view.
Paper.
No cost.
The tiger's got to at least have like a muzzle on or something.
Well, that's not fair.
It's got claws.
Okay, there you go.
Fucking 3 times the size of me. What do you mean?
You're at the top of the evolutionary ladder.
Well, all right. Do I get a gun then?
No.
What the?
We'll
That's
give you a
unfair.
stick.
A sharpened stick?
We'll give you a bat. A wooden bat.
We'll give you what Tarzan had.
I'll take like a spear. If you give me like a spear, now I like my odds.
You still like your odds to fight a tiger with a spear?
If it's muzzled. If it's muzzled. If this tiger's also muzzled, then yes.
I
like
will
my
fight
odds.
a tiger if it's already dead.
I'm going to put a poll on Instagram. Do you guys think who would win, Tiger or Gavin?
Gavin with a spear.
Gavin with the spear, Tiger with the
Dude,
muzzle.
that's always been my thing. Like, what if you took like, just like warriors, right? Like Vikings, and you put them up against a grizzly bear. Like 10 Vikings, spears and shields versus a grizzly bear. Who wins?
10 10 like
I hear.
I don't think
seasoned
all 10
warriors.
would win.
yeah,
no.
10
You're
seasoned warrior Vikings. I think they can take on a grizzly
A
bear.
few of them are going to fucking
I think
Valhalla.
I
but
think
mean-
at least 3 would die.
Well, I've heard people say like, oh no, the grizzly bear kills like 8 of them. None of
Really?
them. Yeah.
I can see that.
To be fair, grizzly bears are
don't know.
fucking huge.
Yeah, but
So I mean, and they're vicious as hell
I could take a grizzly bear.
in a fight, right?
whoa,
Oh, a fight? Oh, no.
whoa.
Sorry, you walked into that. I had to say that.
Well, like, who would win? 1 million lions or the sun?
Well, you see, they have the numbers game on there. 1 million? Like,
1 million lions.
do they get to rush at the same time, or is it just like one at a time?
The same time.
Like 8 together strong, or
Yep.
like
8 together strong.
I don't know. I might have to run that through the simulation or something like that. 'cause
I'll call my guys at Deadliest Warrior.
Okay, King Kong or Planet of the Apes, like all the apes together.
King Kong. King Kong's
He's literally King Kong.
King Kong,
Okay.
but he's not king because he lost to Godzilla. But
I think he won.
no, he didn't.
He did.
He lost.
He won.
My man had the revive symbol above him at the end of that fight.
Beep, beep, beep.
Vibes.
He was down.
I don't know. I think it was an unfair fight.
How the fuck was it unfair? It was a one-on-one fight, and I think he actually ambushed Godzilla. So it's like, you're right. It wasn't a fair fight. Kong got what he deserved. Godzilla should have killed his stupid ass.
God.
I was on Team Zilla the whole time.
I was on Team Kong the entire time.
No.
Opposable thumbs.
It was an unfair fight because he had a fucking axe. That was not fair. Godzilla did not have a weapon.
Godzilla breathes fire.
And he's a big monkey. That's enough.
Yeah, big monkey. He
Big
wins.
monkey.
He wins.
A big monster.
In water, chimps will drown.
Damn. It's unfortunate. Maybe that, I don't know.
The thing, so big like monster movies like that.
It was awesome. That movie was fucking
That movie
awesome.
was awesome.
That was sick.
Love that movie.
It's just the human element kind of takes you out of it because they just slap it together. It's not really
It wasn't
helping the story
wasn't
anyway.
done well
Yeah.
either. They did Ex Machina at the end though with the fucking Mecha Godzilla part. Spoiler, but
Spoiler for which movie?
I will not. Never mind. I will retract that statement. Then
Spoiler for which movie?
we were still talking about. Continue, Ethan. Continue the conversation.
Jacob wants to watch Ex Machina. That's why.
Oh no! I meant like Ex Machina, like the term.
Oh.
Like
Yeah, that completely
like touch of God or whatever that translates to.
right.
I don't know. I don't speak Italian.
Okay. Okay.
Joke,
While on the
obviously.
topic of joke, what? You don't speak Italian? I know you speak fluent Italian.
What was the topic?
Okay.
Can't just cut off like that.
On the topic of King Kong, Jack Black in King Kong,
Underrated.
underrated movie.
Which one was that? Was that Skull Island?
No, it was like the 2005 one with Peter Jackson.
I don't think I saw that one. I think I
What do you
only.
mean you
What?
don't think you saw that
I think
one?
I only saw the Skull Island one.
Are you serious?
Skull Island one was pretty cool.
That's why you're Team Godzilla, because you never even saw the 2005 King
I mean, I
Kong
saw like
movie.
the what the 50s one. Or like
No, the
1960s?
2005 King Kong one, directed by Peter Jackson, starring
I've not seen that.
I've not.
starring Jack Black,
I don't remember.
some other
That
guys.
doesn't
The
make me.
pianist.
You can list the whole fucking like art crew. I don't know the damn movie. I've never
The
seen it.
pianist guy.
The penis guy.
Yep, that guy.
No, the guy with
I don't remember
the
his name.
nose.
I don't remember his name.
I don't remember his name either, but it was a good movie. We will watch it.
Godzilla 2005 or King Kong.
King Kong 2005.
Well, now I'm disappointed because I thought it was Godzilla.
Gosh, I hate this guy.
Team
There's a
Godzilla.
video game based off of it too. That was fun.
That was fun. Remember that.
Now I want to talk more about who should have won Godzilla versus Kong. Now I just want to talk about big monster fights.
Big monster.
Pacific Rim. Who wins?
Never seen it.
Who, like, what do you mean? Robots?
I don't
or-
even want to. Fucking what? Hold on.
I've never
Wait.
seen it. I've never seen Pacific Rim, either of them. All right, who wins? The
Gypsy Danger or Godzilla?
I don't know who the Gypsy Danger is.
Because you haven't seen Pacific fucking.
I told you I hadn't
How
seen
did
it.
you not see
Why'd
that
you bring
movie?
it up?
Oh my god.
All right, the Power Rangers. What is it? The
Megazord?
Megazord versus
swine.
Godzilla.
The Megazord versus Godzilla?
Yeah.
Godzilla fucks them hard. Like, there's no chance there.
Jesus.
There's no chance there.
In a fight.
In a
Gavin.
fight.
Oh, well.
Shut up.
Okay, yeah, no. Godzilla
All right.
still wins.
King Kong and the Megazord versus Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Oh, hesitation.
Hold on, now.
Hesitation.
Does Godzilla or does King Kong have the axe?
Yes.
Yes.
That's cheating.
He's got
no.
2. He has 3 axes.
Three
actually.
axes? He doesn't even have 3 hands.
4 axes.
All right, you're just giving him a whole ass utility belt. Batman joining too.
Batman King Kong versus Godzilla.
I
With
think King
preparation
Kong-
time.
Oh, okay. King Kong probably. Godzilla probably loses.
Okay, cool. Then it's settled. King Kong wins.
King Kong's the superior.
That's not fair.
the superior Titan.
Nope. He needed a weapon, and even then, still lost.
Did you like Kong Skull Island?
I did. Funny enough, as much people shit on Brie Larson, I liked her in that movie.
Me too. I
God,
thought
she
it
was
was a
in
good
that
movie.
Yeah, she was like the lead role, wasn't she?
She was the lead female role.
I really don't remember that one.
I thought that
Tom
was.
Hiddleston was in it. Samuel
yeah.
Jackson was in it.
Oh my god.
John
Okay,
C.
now I remember that.
John
Oh,
C.
wow.
Riley was in it.
Oh yeah, wasn't that the movie that took place during like Vietnam or some
Yeah,
shit?
it was during like the 70s.
The beginning starts with the 2 pilots.
One of them being John C. Riley. But
That was John C.
Oh,
Riley.
yeah.
Yeah, because he's
Okay.
the survivor
Okay.
on the.
I like that movie. That was a good movie.
Was.
I haven't seen any of the newer Godzilla movies.
I saw the one in like 2012. The one where
the
he
one with
fights like the
Bryan
2.
Cranston?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
With the 2 like monsters, whatever. One's female, one's male. They have like eggs. One with 11 in it.
That was the biggest blue ball ever with Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston.
Godzilla.
Bryan Cranston was 2015. It wasn't 2012.
Anyway,
It
he
was
died,
2014,
he died
my
in like
bad.
the first 10 minutes, didn't he?
I never saw it.
He died in like the first 10 minutes. And he was
I
like
never
in
saw King of
all
Monsters.
of the promotional stuff.
I heard King of Monsters was fire.
Because it was all monster fight the entire
I
time.
need to watch that movie. I hate that I didn't watch it and I just skipped to Godzilla
So
vs.
did
Kong.
I.
It was so. I want to watch Godzilla
it's
vs.
Kong.
Kong again.
Godzilla vs. Kong is it's Kong.
I think at the end of Skull Island is when they teased it
I
too.
skipped school to watch that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I just went to go see it. I think I went and saw it opening night. Shit was
I watched it on HBO. And then I watched it in theaters. Watched it twice.
watching it in the theaters. So much better experience.
Good movie.
Oh my gosh!
wanna
I
watch
might
it?
go watch that movie. Shout out Godzilla.
I think I
vs.
texted
Kong.
Jay, was like, hey, did you watch did you watch Godzilla vs. Kong?
I think my dad watched it on HBO Max while I went to the theater, and it was a long movie. I feel like I remember. Wasn't it like 3 hours
I
almost?
think it was pretty long.
God damn! Did I love every minute of that?
I like King Kong.
Too bad he sucks. So I mean, you're on the losing side of history here. How do you feel?
I like,
Answer me.
I like Monkey.
Big
like
Monkey.
Monkey.
Hulk versus King Kong.
Monkey.
Are we doing like MCU Hulk or comic Hulk?
MCU Hulk. Comic Hulk would destroy King Kong.
Yeah, I was gonna say MCU Hulk. It's not a fight. That's why I left. It's not a fight.
Who would win?
Kong would win.
Oh, okay. Well,
You kidding me?
Well,
Kong is like fucking. Kong would eat him. Literally, Kong would probably eat him, or he would just step on him. This man lost Thanos without any of the stones.
Yeah.
He ain't getting past
Mark
Big Monkey.
Ruffalo is kind of a wuss.
is Bruce Banner.
He just got done so dirty.
Well, Joss Whedon did the best Hulk. After
Without
that,
breaking
yeah.
him.
After that, then the Russo brothers don't know how to do Hulk. No one else has it.
It was just so sad what happened to Hulk.
I mean, Hulk's easy to be just broken, so
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I
they
feel,
had to balance him for the current meta.
I feel like there was just a way we could have done it a little.
I'll call my guys at Marvel.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get on. We'll see what we can do about that. We'll get on that.
Damn. Oh, speaking of Marvel, I have a quote from a good friend of mine. He's not a good friend of mine. I just like him.
Okay.
Marvel related.
Yes, it is Marvel related.
Oh, okay.
Who is your
So-
good friend?
Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is coming out.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, huh?
It's coming out next month, isn't it?
I thought Marvel movies were over.
Nope. They've been coming out for a little.
I thought they were over too.
Did Black Widow come out before Shang-Chi or after
Yeah,
Shang-Chi?
it came out before. It came out July.
Yes.
Shang-Chi came out September.
Why do I feel like I remember seeing it after? It's so weird.
Because you're wrong.
Shut up. I'm never wrong. Says the guy that wanted King Kong to win. The hell out of here.
You haven't even seen King Kong.
I saw the King Kong that mattered in that movie,
No.
which was Skull Island.
No.
That was canon. King Kong, Peter Jackson, not canon.
It
Don't
was
care.
Beauty that killed the Beast.
That's true. It was.
I feel like they say that line.
I
also
can't
in
find the actual
Chicken
quote.
Little. Don't they say
Sam
that in Chicken
Raimi talked about possibly doing a Spider-Man film with Tobey Maguire. And he said he would love to do that. He's so open to do that. And with the current state of the MCU, anything's possible.
I think as fun as that would be, that movie would probably not be fun.
That movie would be awesome.
It'd be nostalgia purpose.
That movie
only.
would be the
After
best.
like the first 15 minutes, probably get pretty old.
You would get pretty
Just like
old.
Tobey Maguire.
How dare you? How dare you take
But
that
damn,
back.
does he look good for what? Isn't he like close to 45, 46?
46, I think.
He looks pretty good for 46. Give him that, but he's too old to play Spider-Man. Sorry.
Spider-Man's all ages.
Nope. You can only do 19 through 22. That's it.
Not 16?
Nope.
Not 15 when he actually becomes Spider-Man?
Nope, not allowed. It's because I said so, primarily.
Oh, okay.
It's true.
You will abide. I have the,
Gavin? This is Gavin's world. We're just living in it.
Stanley told me himself.
Oh, he
that
did?
This is how it's
Okay.
supposed to be done.
Okay. You know, after Stan Lee died, I wore Marvel socks every single day for a year and a half without missing a beat.
Really?
Yeah.
You have that many pairs of Marvel socks?
Well, I had like 12 pairs, and then I would do
Jeez.
laundry. But yeah,
I have no response.
every single day since he died. Yeah,
I have nothing nice to say.
what a guy. Rip, rest in peace. All right, so with that being said, Gavin, Jacob, what's the Jakey factuality of the week?
I didn't get a chance to because I'm using my phone for the music now because your iPad died or broke.
Broke it.
Broke.
He broke
It wouldn't connect to anything. So,
Oh,
did you know that in water chimps,
Chimps
will
will
drown? I did not know that.
I want to look that up.
And now I know that.
Chimps swim?
No, that's what I just said, Gavin. That was my fact.
Gospel.
Chimps can't swim. So when King Kong was fighting Godzilla out in the ocean jumping on the battleships, he was pretty vulnerable because chimps can't swim.
monkeys have tails. The other one does not.
Yeah.
Chimps,
Chimps.
Chimps.
Apes.
chimp.
So
Yes, correct.
that's the differentiation.
Yes.
It's just, yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy.
Monkey.
Chimps can't swim. So they love to play in water, but they cannot swim.
They love drowning.
I don't. Do they?
I don't think
I
they
think anybody likes drowning. That would suck.
Okay. Be sure to follow us on all our social medias. It's just Instagram and YouTube. Instagram is at OEF White Noise. Our YouTube is One Eyed Fits. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment of your thoughts. Be sure to watch next week's movie of the week, Rocky, the first one, and we'll review it next week. If you have any thoughts or suggestions or even critiques about Gavin specifically, leave them down in the comments below.
You don't have to do that part. If it's about me, don't leave it. I won't read it. Or I will, but I'll pretend I didn't read it.
Let us know what you think, and maybe, just maybe, we'll read it on next week's episode. Like the one we're gonna read right now from last week's episode, Oscars, Moon Knight, and tier lists. One of the comments is from Wave GXD. I think it is Wave God.
Shout out, Wave God.
Notifications gang. Rango is S tier. I will be the first one to buy OEF merch.
Let's go.
Hey, we let's go.
Rango
exquisite.
is indeed S tier.
exquisite.
I'm glad you agree with me on that one because Rango is
If the first 30 minutes were good, it would be.
it's S tier. What do you mean it would be? It is S tier.
If it was good as the last of the second and third act were, all for the entire movie, it would be an S tier movie.
Just like all the Godzilla movies.
How dare you?
Yes, Rango is S tier, and you will be the first to buy OEF White Noise merch.
Actually, I'm going to do it first, so you
Okay,
won't be able to.
Gavin's going to do it first.
I'll
Sorry
know
about
before
that.
you can, so you can try.
But we'll price it up because Gavin doesn't like spending too much money.
True.
True. Okay, Gavin, what's the song of the week?
So, we were talking about Scooby-Doo for a minute there. This song, I remember someone telling me that this reminds them of a Scooby-Doo chase song. So we're going to be doing Square Hammer by Ghost.
Nice.
Square Hammer by Ghost. Be sure to check it out. If you don't
Sounds
check
exactly
it out,
like a run.
it's okay.
Like in those movies, like, have you ever seen Zombie Island? They got those high-quality, like songs playing during like chase scenes and stuff.
So this song wasn't like featured on a movie.
No, but it's
Okay.
like if
it
but,
just has that
vibe.
sound,
yeah,
that vibe.
the beginning of it sounds like it, then towards the middle it doesn't, but the middle at that point it starts to get really good. So
Nice, cool.
Cool. Can't wait to listen to it. Be sure to watch Rocky again. Leave a like, leave a subscribe, and
leave a subscribe.
we'll see you next week. Right now, me and Gavin have to go teach a bull how to play baseball for opening day tomorrow. So wish us luck.